leader.
Here's Rivers, won a national championship at South Carolina, would love to do it at NC State in her home state. River Baldwin, so important in this second half. She's got 14 points, 5 of 7 from the field. All of her points coming in this half. Booker on the second effort, and Vic Schaefer will take a timeout. A minute 32 to go to decide who is going to Cleveland. Let's take a look at today's Capital One rewarding performance. If you hit 7 threes, you're probably going to be the rewarding performance.
She has done a great job, and not only she hit 7, she only took 9. So the percentages that she's shooting from the three-point line, the confidence that she entered this game with, and she was looking for her shot anytime it came to her to really open up things on the floor, and she delivered.
She set the tone for NC State when it comes to three-point land. They're shooting 50% from 3, 9 for 18. So they haven't been just running down the floor and jacking up threes.
In games that Texas has lost, what has been a problem? The opponent's been able to knock down the three-point shot. And that's what NC State has been able to do today.
27 points for Isaiah James. She had 29 points in the Sweet 16. She's had 20 or more points in now 4 of their last 6 games. And keep in mind, this is a player who is averaging about 9 points less per game last year.
When opportunity presents itself, when those other 5 players, when they moved on, it gave Isaiah James even more of a chance to be an impact offensively for this Wolfpack team, and she's taken advantage.
We asked her, what's been the biggest change in your game? She said, I'm attacking more, and yeah, my three's falling a little bit better.
A little bit?
I think a lot better today.
Right?
NC State just trying to run that clock off.
Oh, Coach Schaefer didn't want that foul. It was just too late in the shot clock. You waited that long.
And there were 10 seconds left on the shot clock, so now a fresh 20 for NC State. And that's the 4th against Aaliyah Moore. When do you start fouling if you're Texas?
Well, I think you go for the steal right now. Got to try to force a turnover. If you can get that, but not now. It's 8 seconds in the shot clock.
A foul on Taylor Jones, her first. Well, it's been incredible. The heart this Texas program has shown. They could have crumbled when they lost their All-American point guard on December 27th. Roy Harmon went down with that ACL injury. Vic Schaefer's talked about it. It was in a shoot-around. He had to turn it around in 2 hours and get this team ready to play a basketball game. Their fight, their hustle, they've never given up on what this group can do, and they've gotten back to the Elite 8 for the 3rd time under Vic.
Turning the keys over to a freshman. Madison Booker went on Big 12 Player of the Year.
Taylor Jones back up and in.
Now you got to foul. You got to lengthen this game. You got to foul right away.
So NC State was able to call a timeout, I think, before the foul. Yeah, so no foul whistled there. Still NC State basketball, 40.9 seconds to go. What an incredible day this has been. I mean, we knew this game was going to be tough, but NC State, I mean, they just came out with an edge, and it was Isaiah James setting the tone right from the start.
Well, and that's what you've got to do. If you want to get to the Final Four, you have got to set the tone and come in with confidence, and James did exactly that. Her and Rivers both. Rivers knew she had to get the ball inside the defense, and James knew that she had to be ready to knock down shots when that opportunity presented itself. Batman and Robin, they did exactly that.
Which one's Batman, which one's Robin? We don't know. Sometimes it's changes.
It's changeable. They are interchangeable. Maybe they've got two Batmans.
Texas got a foul immediately.
See, Texas had to recognize they had only 1 more second on the shot clock, and NC State was in duress. You could have gotten a possible turnover there because there weren't those too many opportunities to cross the half-court line.
Instead, they'll put Madison Hayes, who's a 70% free throw shooter, at the free throw line. NC State has shot 23 free throws today compared to just 11 for Texas. Texas taking too much time, and they throw it away. NC State will call timeout. The Wolfpack can feel it on a day when both the men's and women's programs are playing in the Elite Eight. The women 28.1 seconds away from the Final Four.
The game plan was exactly what NC State needed. They sagged off. They tried to take away the paint from Texas. And then on the offensive end, getting downhill. They wanted to attack the pressure of Texas and getting those backdoor cuts or the penetrate in, kick for three. And that has really worked out well for the Wolfpack.
This NC State team took down the #2 seed Stanford in the Sweet 16. They are less than 30 seconds away from taking down the #1 seed and getting a date with South Carolina in the Final Four. So the Pack advanced the ball 28.1 seconds.
I think Texas has conceded.
That chip on their shoulder is paying off. Cleveland, you better get ready. The Wolfpack is coming back to the Final Four for the first time since 1998. These players set out to be part of something special. Something only one other team in NC State women's basketball history has ever done. That's get to the Final Four. And now you can put a second appearance in the Final Four on their resume.
And you talked about Sanaya Rivers and having the experience of being with South Carolina, now being a part of NC State and taking this team to a Final Four for an opportunity to be a part, to actually play in a Final Four game. You know, it's got to be rewarding for Rivers to be able to be a part of this at North Carolina State.
5 players in double figures. We talked about the guard duo of James and Rivers, but River Baldwin in the second half having all of her points, all 16 of them, she helped them inside too.